Hey, what's going on guys? Calplace here today. I'm bringing you a brand new video. And in today's video, I actually have a topic that I've been meaning to talk about for a while. Genshin Impact has only been out for a year now. And honestly, I really think it's like one of the best games that has been released in the last year. I know the developer Mihoyo has a whole bunch of other games that they're working on simultaneously while working on Genshin Impact. And with the game only being out a year now, I know there's many things that they want to implement, but just can't get around to implementing it just because of time constraints and other factors. But in today's video, I want to talk about 5 changes that Mihoyo should implement within Genshin Impact that can really change the game and make players a lot more happy with the game state. Five on the list is the expedition system. Now don't get me wrong, I really love the expedition system in this game. I think it's really cool that, your characters can be doing something simultaneously while you're actually playing and doing other things in the game. But I think it needs a revamp. A tech zone once discussed in a previous video, he said the rewards needed to change, and I really do agree with that. I think the rewards are just a little bit too low for the time that the expeditions take, as well as it's kind of monotonous to have to go and reselect every commission and the exact times that you want. There should be a button to just resend all commissions so that all your characters can repeat the same commissions. Additionally, if characters have repeated commissions multiple times, rewards should change and benefit characters who have constantly been on that expedition. I think the system could be quite improved. There's a lot of potential in it, but it just needs a few tweaks to be awesome. Number 4 is something which I personally really hope comes to Genshin Impact eventually, and that has to deal with the character display system on your profile page. I'm a person who has multiple characters built, and I really want to show off all of my builds and all of the characters that I built. I love more than 8 characters, and while yes, it's awesome to be able to show off my characters at least, I really hope maybe we can implement a system where there's like maybe a scrolling or some sort of slider or another option. That way we can display multiple characters. And with more characters being added into the game with each patch, I really think it's important for us to be able to display more than 8 characters. Number 3 on the list is the customization of characters and the features that you get when you ascend them. Putting in the work to ascend a character to level 90 or even level 80 takes a lot of resources and a lot of time. And usually when you 90 a character or you crown them, you really love that character and you really put a lot of investment and time into them. But their appearance doesn't reflect that. It would really be nice if we could somehow get an outfit, maybe a color change or an option to customize them in some way, so that when we ascend our characters beyond 90, there's a visual representation of it. In co-op, I think this would make for a really awesome experience, as we can see who put more effort into each character and which characters you prefer over others. I think this is a really great way that players can show their progression in game with their friends and share just how good their characters have been built. Number 2 on the list is adding artifact EXP to Leylines. Currently within the game, we can do Leylines for Mora as well as XP books, and these are the methods through which we can spend resin to level up our characters. But our characters often use artifacts, and artifact XP can be something that's very hard to come by. And so I think through the addition of artifact XP in the teapot, it should also be added to Leylines. That way we can directly spend resin towards artifact EXP and leveling up our characters in other ways. And at number 1 on my list, and the change that I hope Mihoyo implements the most within Genshin Impact, is the addition of Dream Solvent within either the Star Glitter, Stardust, or event shops in the future. Prior to the existence of Dream Solvent, it was really difficult to attain the exact boss material you needed to level up your character. But now that Dream Solvent does exist, it makes the character leveling and progression system a lot better. However, there is one major flaw with it, and that's the fact that it can only be attained through additional boss runs. Before Dream Solvent existed, we did bosses without guaranteeing the exact boss material that we needed. And so most players probably have a large stockpile of old boss materials that they cannot use or cannot convert. And in order to get more Dream Solvent, they have to continue to do more bosses. There'll always be a surplus in these accounts, as Dream Solvent never existed for the original conversions. And so I think that it should be added into either Star Glitter, Stardust, or event shops. This would be a great change for the game, even though I personally understand why it has not been implemented, to limit players' progression. But as the game progresses and more new characters get added, older characters will see less and less use. And this overall may make for worse gameplay, as we will see less character diversity within the user base. I personally think this is a change that should be implemented, but I understand if it's something that Mihoyo never gets around to. So that's my list of changes that I hope to see come to Genshin Impact one day. What do you guys think of my list? Do you agree? Leave a like and let me know in the comment section what you guys think of my video. If you enjoy it, don't forget to share it with your friends who love Genshin Impact, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Next week is the Raiden Shogun summoning session, so I hope you guys stay tuned, and I hope you guys have a great day.